Give me 1 second. This thing be playing with us. Come on now. How are we feeling today? How is our emotions? We went through a moon cycle as well. Have we done any releasing? I know we in a cold front right now. We warmed up. You know, I'm still trying to get myself situated here for you. Because why is it acting like it don't want to let us know? There we go. Why is it acting like they don't want to let me know I'm here? Because I'm here. I guess that happens when you know. Hey, I be busy, y'all. I be really busy. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I be trying to keep up with my life. I be really busy. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Okay. Alright. I see they're gonna play games with me. It's okay. I don't need this right now. Hi, bunches of oaks. How are we feeling? I hope we are staying warm and whatnot. Let me adjust myself. Give me a second. Double up. Something's gonna come double. You thought it was gonna come like one at a like slow. It's gonna come double, like double time. What's double time? Isn't that football? Is that football? I think that's football. Is that football terms? I think so. Double time? I think so. Don't hold me on it. I mean, I am a Steelers fan, but I haven't been watching sports like I used to. Okay? But anyway, 2, 3, 4. I love the energy. Okay? Seen it first when I walked up into the tribe. Okay? 2, 3, 4. This could be following you as well. You could have children. That's 2, 3, 4 as well. But in my angel book, 2, 3, 4. This could be following you. Okay? The sign. This is your message. Okay? You are moving forward. The universe is proud of you. You are committed to your growth, okay? So the thing is, as long as you say commuted. So maybe you're commuting back and forth. So it's, you know, like it's take time. You're gonna have to put some things to the side. You're gonna have to make some adjustments. It's like that. But because you're so committed to doing these changes, you're so committed to this growth and, you know, moving forward and, you know, elevating, right? That's the reason why. But who knew? Right? Because you're so committed, that's the reason why things are going to double up for you. Okay? But who knew? Hey, alright, my name is Deasia, and you are tapping up in here. And it's Dreams, Desires, Ascensions. God. Okay? Let's slow it down, boo-boos. But I'm only here to relax your mind. And so I'm not here to harm your spirits, babies, okay? So we just up in here, we striving and driving through success, okay? Maybe the challenge is being happy. Hey, how are you? How you feeling? But yeah, because we're so committed to doing things, that's why things are going to come double time, okay? You staying warm? 703. What area code is that? Not to be all nosy. I'm doing good. Staying warm, as you can tell. You could be a DJ or you love music. Okay? Or like you are good with music. You got a lover. Ooh, Gemini energy. 6, you could be reflecting. Because, you know, 6 is reflecting. Okay, so it's more like reflecting your relationships, reflecting your heart. Okay, maybe you're seeing things black and white as well. Yes. That's a scary thing for me. I'm scared. You're not scared to get married? I'm scared to get married. Nervous, okay? I think it's because based on experience, not experience, let me hold that back because I ain't never been married, but like from people's experience, like just hearing it and we just like, like, I don't know, but it's no lie. Marriage is a very, very tough situation because you got to think, I got to deal with your emotions. I already got to deal with my own. No, I'm just saying. But no, let me stop because like just like hold on. The next 3 months, okay. Look at you wishing something. I was thinking 2 months for something as well. Like 2 months of snow. Or okay, so maybe okay, a Gemini is heartbroken. Maybe a Gemini broke up with a lover as well. Maybe Gemini is paying attention to their time. Okay, so or you're this lover, you're thinking about this lover and you're getting clarity as well. So seeing very clear, like I could see, like the song, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. So after you got out of your emotions, you're now seeing very clear, like clear energy. Blessings. Yes. Okay. But no, for real. No pressure. Maybe somebody's gonna get married in 3 months, or you're gonna meet someone, and you know how some people be like, "Y'all move so fast," but sometimes love. Actually, thinking about it, love is really fast, especially if you get someone that is genuine and y'all matching each other's energy. Especially if you've been holding off from a lot of people, that love can come, three in threes. Okay, like immediately, like within 3 months. So maybe you're gonna have like maybe the third date. By the third date, you're gonna be like, yeah, this it. Yeah, this it. Or someone's gonna be like, well, you probably got engaged, or you're gonna ask this person, well, when you started thinking that me and you're gonna be serious, and it's like the third date. Okay. But someone could be having back pain as well. If you're having back pain, it's based on maybe you need to change your mattress, okay? Or you need to switch. Okay, or maybe your lover is having back pain. It's because of y'all mattress. Y'all might have to get that little mattress. You know how the mattress you gotta y'all can share, where it's still the same mattress, but it complements the other partner. It could be something like that. Hi, how are you? Is it Satra? See, y'all be scared to say y'all names because I be fucking it up. I don't want to do that. Okay, so you recently broke up with this person. Okay, so maybe you okay, that makes sense right here when you say recently broke up. Now that makes sense. Maybe you end up maybe you started seeing something black and white, like you started seeing clear. Like I said, you started getting out your emotions and you start seeing things very clear, and you got in that backbone situation, like, do I really deserve this? It's that type. Okay, you brought that backbone. Maybe someone thought that, ooh, and look, strength. You brought out that backbone, like, you know what? I don't got time for this. I don't got to deal with this, and it's caused conflict. Okay, maybe you grabbed, like, it could be two important things that probably kept you in this relationship. You grabbed those two important feelings or them two important things and kept it booting. What we got? Rebirth of Slick. Cool Like That. Y'all know that song? Cool Like That. That's that 90s. Doom 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 doom. Balance. Okay, Empress, more in that nurturing. Like you don't got time for this. You bringing up the backbone. You got a backbone now. Okay. She left me. And you know what? God's. You know that I would say protection. Look, justice, protection. You can okay. Balance. I can get trust and believe, baby. It's been plenty of people that left me. It might not look like it, but it has. But then I realized. I'm glad you did, because because it's hard for me, because I'm an Aquarius, so it's like I know how to detach, but it has to take a lot from me. But I'm a lover, like really, like a strong lover. So maybe you got to reflect on that, right? And sometimes, like one big relationship that I ever got out of, I had to hurt myself in it. So maybe this hurt you. You get what I'm saying? But in the long run, it's going to benefit you. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's probably going to bring and give you a backbone. Because that last relationship got me a backbone. Like, it's not going to hurt. Like, man, okay, you can go. It's like that. So it's bringing in that backbone. Hey, how are you, Don? What? Why are you doing that? Maybe you got to bring some balance in your life too. I feel you. Okay. Yeah, somebody could be stubborn or having like stubborn ways. Okay. Okay. That's Aries. Okay. Now, y'all Aries, y'all know how to love really strong, right? But then at the same time, so do you know for sure this person left you for another man? Because sometimes y'all know how y'all can feel like, oh, you left me, but it could be a sense of, no, this person left you. I feel that person did leave you for another person because they were have you ever heard of the 80-20 rule? You know, the 80-20 rule. Someone moving with their thoughts and not, they were moving with their actions quicker than they were sitting there thinking. Okay, so the 80-20 rule. Okay, you getting clarity on this relationship. 80-20 rule could be where, look, so 6 and then 1. All right. So it could be where you could have been the person that outweighed more than the lover did, right? But it could have been one thing. Like, for example, you are a workaholic, or your priorities to this person wasn't as highly as what they want. So they found somebody that would complement them. Here, I'm gonna lower it down a little bit more because I feel I'm a little higher on this. So here you go. Let's say you done all that you done. You get what I'm saying? Like, this person likes to go party, you know, they like to go out to eat and stuff. Well, that requires money. Somebody gotta work for it. So this could be where this person that works, right? Like, oh my goodness, going back, I actually dealt with people who complain about their lover working a lot, but you require a lot. So if you're not going to pay for it, who's going to pay for it? Money's not going to fall out the sky. Somebody has to put their work, like their effort in. So it could be in that energy where, like, it could be where you're not a person, you're very nonchalant. You could be a nonchalant person where you don't express your emotions a lot, right? And now they found somebody that's very emotional. But guess what? This person that's very emotional, they sit on their ass too. Because you also got to think about that too. When people walk away from you, it's bittersweet situations. Yes, it can hurt, but then at the same time, it actually opens you up to seeing something totally different behind it, like seeing it in from another point of view. Okay, so but it's just more my opinion, my reflection. I always want you to always take it up with yourself, within self, anything that I say, and that's with anyone. Okay, single playing, but this song is playing like how you run around single, acting like, you know, you're not. This song, I can't. I'm trying to think of how she pressured on this situation. Her attitude was like, how you acting like we are in a relationship, like we together, but then behind closed doors, when you walk away from me, you're acting single. So that's probably where you went into that energy. Okay, so it's just like, why, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like a fool. You get what I'm saying? So and that's probably where you're getting this clarity from. Okay, like you being clear, black and white. Like I said, Geminis, they like to see things right there. Like, trust me, a Gemini ain't gonna switch up on you for no reason. It was something that was seen for the Gemini's eyes to put something together. Now, the Gemini might have went outside the box with the situation and stuff, but when it comes down to, like, this could be when you're in this energy, this you could be a Gemini, you could be dealing with this, or this started in the Gemini season, right? Or just more like when it comes down to your lover, like, you don't switch up for no reason. You get what I'm saying? Things don't switch up for no reason. Something had to happen, like where you seen it for yourself. You seen it on your phone. You seen it through a receipt. Okay? It could be something so simple as that. But you're realizing, and then you got the Empress. The Empress along with the Queen of Swords. So you're realizing this. The Empress is very nurturing. Very nurturing. But at the same time, you got the Queen of Swords. I'm very nurturing. I can love you, but I can also hate you at the same time. I don't like to hate you. That's not a decision. Hate is a very strong word. You know, your mother always told you that, or you always grew up with like, ooh, don't say hate too quick. But it's like hate is a very strong word. It's like, but it's more like you are 0 to 100 when it comes down to your love. And that's probably where it goes to that 6 to 1. Like maybe it's not, you're not to a 0, you're to a 1. Like I still kind of have love for you, but it's not as strong as when it was before. And then it could be, here you go, it could be a situation where a lover you walked away from, okay, you withdraw from this energy, you know, you got into your justice card. Like I said, you got into this big boy, I got my back, you know, my back, I got a good backbone now. Like I'm not gonna let nothing go past me, I'm not gonna let nothing hurt me, okay? But yes, but it's just more like in this energy of you're now seeing things clear as day, okay? Are you 13? Who is 13? But anyway, it's this energy of, oh, and then the world card. We're finding the justice in this situation. Okay, it's going to take a lot. What? We got party up. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. I've been seeing a lot about people. Is that really, what's going on with that? Is that over? Like, I'm not a hairstylist, okay? Well, I am but not when it comes down to males. What causes males to lose that? I'm starting to see that. That's common. What's up with that? It used to not be that way. But what's up with that? You know, is it the eating habit? You know how, because, you know, they'll tell the women, you know, for our hair to grow, we got to change our eating habit. So what's going on with y'all, fellas? Speaking of bald, that's the only reason why I thought about it. That's the only reason why I thought about it. 911. Hey. You got me. We got a party. Okay, so someone could be going to a party and they could be needing to call 911, or 911 gonna come really fast. They was ready for y'all, okay? Wait a minute. What we answering? Hold on. Hold on. What they put in the food. No, I really do want to know what they put in the food. Like what is going on where our males are starting to lose their top. Like y'all not thinking about that? Like y'all ain't like men used to have a lot of hair where it, you know, like for example, it took y'all get your hair cut and within 2 weeks y'all hair growing back, you know, or less than 2 weeks, you know, y'all just got your hair cut and you getting it done. Now y'all don't even gotta wait 2 weeks. It's taking a little minute for the hair to grow back. It's like that, you know. I'm just saying, because I grew, look, I got 7 brothers, okay? So I grew with a lot of males and I'm seeing it. Like, what's going on with your hair? What's going on? Like, is it your shampoo? Is it the shampoo? What is it? But why is y'all losing y'all top? And it's funny how we can say it like that, losing your top. Like, is someone stressing you out? Is it like you wearing multiple things? You scared of that? Yeah, okay, I'm trying to tell you. But no, it's either buy good shampoo. I can see that. I feel like it's just shampoo. Y'all got to get y'all good, because something going on. I'm seeing a lot where, or y'all look really good, but then it's like right here it's thinning out. And it's like, what's up with that? Girl shampoo. I actually don't even use shampoo. Literally, I use it's called Dr. Browner, something like that. You can wash your whole body with it, but I use that to clean, especially with my locks. You know, it can hold a lot. But yeah, so clarity on this. So staying grounded. I like that. We're going to be grounded in this situation. This could be because gold, I'm feeling gold. Gold is emperor energy as well. So we're feeling grounded. You know, we're in this masculine energy. Okay. We're, you know, we're no longer allowing. I'm not saying don't let a woman come in your life, because let's be honest, for males, y'all love. Y'all just scared of love. Y'all don't like how love can make you feel. Sometimes love can make you feel vulnerable. make you feel a little mushy, too mushy, where it's like where you might lose yourself. I think that's what it is. Like with males, like when it comes down to your love, you be scared to lose it. Where this girl done got me so caught up, or dang, love got me so caught up. I think that's where males are a little bit scared when it comes down to, I think it's just the vulnerability. Because you got to think, especially when it comes down to a male in the past energy, you got to think when they were younger, if they cried, they got yelled at. You get what I'm saying? So now it's like, I'm not saying they're crying, no, but when it comes down to crying, that's a vulnerable situation. You gotta get somewhere, okay? You said clear the ones. Okay, well, first of all, if you want to clear the energy, have you recognized what energy is not needed in your life? Only reason why I'm saying that, because you can ask a lot of people, because I was in that situation where I thought it had to take people to, let me reverse that back. Like, for example, when I was in situations and then after I get out of them and then I'm with my friends, I'm like, why you ain't tell me this? Why you tell me he was a fraud? Or why you ain't tell me? And then at the same time, it's just like, why am I really relying on them? Because honestly, they probably thought that was okay. And then I be thinking that when we rely on other people's thought process, now, give and take, it could be a good thing. But then at the same time, here you go. They could be comfortable with that. You get what I'm saying? So it's more like, what is going to make you feel comfortable? What's going to put you, it's okay for a male to be vulnerable. And I really want these males to get into a vulnerable situation, but with the right person. I feel like mostly these men right now, and I know I'm just taking it outside of the situation of how women say, oh, these males are hurt, but guess what? They dealt with a woman that hurt them. You know what I'm saying? No different than we as women, we dealt with a man that hurt us and make us feel like we got a backbone, we can fight a nigga now, get us aggressive. No different. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel as though I got you. I'm talking about a male. But I'm just feeling as though when it comes down to the situation, I feel like it is time for you to feel this way. I feel like you want to be loved and you're looking for love. That is what you actually want to be vulnerable. Like, that's the part. And when I tell you that's the most beautiful thing ever, is when a male wants, looking at the bottom of the deck is harvest. So it's just like, seeing the fruits of your labor, like when you fall in love with someone, making sure that this love is legit, like the fruits of, you having kids, y'all able to not be in one little apartment no more yet. Like y'all gonna go get a house together. It's like y'all gonna get a car together. It's like y'all gonna have a family car, and then you gonna have your car and she gonna have her car. It's like y'all gonna have a bond where that's the type of love that any man, the right man, needs in their life. Is a woman that's going to keep them balanced. Is a woman that's probably in this energy of standing grounded. She's grounded, because the thing is, okay, is if you're trying to look for peace, fellas, there's no need for you to find a woman that's going through hell right now. Don't try to be her savior, because guess what? Hell gonna start burning over there with you in heaven, because heaven and hell does meet. But it just, you get what I'm saying? It's not, people always think no, it meets, bro. It does. That's how easy that some people can come over there and be in your heaven and tamper with that shit, So it's just more like if you are a male and you're looking for peace in a relationship, it is no need to deal with a woman. That's where you probably need to get to that backbone energy. You get what I'm saying? That backbone, along with making those judgment calls, okay? Like, if you don't want to be hurt no more, you got to make judgment calls. If this woman is a little bitchy and you don't like that, don't talk to her. If she shows you signs of your aggressive mother, that you didn't like, that part of your mother you didn't like, don't talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what it is? It's going to build up. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. It's going to build up. No different than like if you got a woman and she got a lot going on, like she's not grounded, she's not in her zone where she's always asking you for help. Leave it alone. I'm not saying here saying that women Like, but honestly, I'm gonna be honest because I'm not that woman. Women, y'all need to start being a little bit more independent, because how you expect a man to take care of you and you not even showing independency? Because eventually the man, especially if he's working, if he a contractor, you know what I'm saying, or if he works a lot, a man has to take a break. And what's going to happen when your man takes a break? How are you going to move about that? You know, are you going to fall out of where it work? Because trust me, I have a lot of, I do, I talk to a lot of people, okay, where like their husband or their boyfriend got hurt to, do the job, and they over there running around with their the chicken head, like their head got cut off, trying to figure out what's going on. No, calm down. Like, your man don't need you with pressure, because he's probably thinking that now. The thing is, it's in that energy. Like, no, for real. Like, it's just more like, get into the energy that you got to make some judgment calls. I get that you are male, and I get that you are the provider. But guess what? Provide with someone that got some shit going on for herself. Don't be like, oh, I can see something in us. Let's know if that girl don't got her own place and she hasn't stayed in the house on her own and paid her own bills without asking nobody else for at least 6 months and nothing got cut off, you can fuck with her. She got her head on straight. If she can keep a job, and I mean keep a job, because we got some women that like they alternate jobs like they alternate clothes, then there you go. No different than with a male for a woman. You get what I'm saying? Like, how you recognize a male that got stability, that's grounded, for my women as well. Someone who they're on their own. They're not asking for help. They're not leaning on anyone. Like, they're on their own. These are things that we gotta look for, especially if we're trying to go 2, 3, 4. We trying to elevate. We gotta look at stuff like that. It might be so small, like, oh, she just needed her light bill. Okay, well, guess what? It takes at least it takes you at least one. I don't know. I would do power. It takes you at least 1-2 months, 1 or 2 months behind bill. Like, what you been doing for at least 1-2 months? What you been doing with the pay? Are you paying something else off? It's stuff like that. Like, it was one thing I was talking to this one guy, and he said, and he shout out, he got married and they got a good house. But his thing is, he started asking females, what's your credit score? That's like but no, for real. Are you building on it? Like, especially if you're looking for someone that's trying to elevate with yourself, okay? Let's go into, we're making a judgment call. It might hurt some people's heart, but guess what? At the end of the day, you got a backbone, okay? Look, good juju. All right? The moment that you start 7 as well, 7 could be following your energy, okay? Or good juju gonna come in by July of next year. But it's just more like getting into your element. Getting into your zone. You giving and taking. You're recognizing what things are what is good and what is bad, because we got good juju and we do got bad juju. So we're now realizing what's good and what's bad. What Morpheus said, red pill, blue pill. Which direction you gonna go with it, okay? All right, we're still in harvest. I still like that. We're still harvesting at the end of the day, okay? So no matter what, as long as you stay grounded, long as you stay in your element, now you're recognizing what's good and what's bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, if that person has got a lot going on and they're not, especially if their shit is more than your drama, why are you dealing with it? What are you doing? You trying to be Superman? No. Even Superman had a weakness. What was that? Kryptonite? Okay? So come on, like, let's be really real with ourselves, okay? Look, and then I say naked, vulnerable, being, and that's the energy that we're trying to go into. Like, we want to love, you know what I'm saying? We feel the love, we love. Males, people, especially women, they say, oh, males don't love. Yes, they do. They do. You gotta find the right one. Okay? Yes, self-love is always key. I love that, boo-boos. For you, everyone. But no, for you especially. Self-love, especially when it comes down to a male. Oh, you about to be dangerous, baby. When a male end up having self-love, because the thing is, let me tell y'all, because women be thinking, because people think that women is the only one that got low self-esteem. Now males know how to master their emotions compared to women. We were willing to express our emotions. We can cry, we can have a tantrum, you know what I'm saying? When a male, they got straightened up, so it's like, I don't know why we feel as though males don't have low self-esteem, because they do. Because you can have someone that can, and this is probably where you end. You could be 30 or something's going to happen on the 30th, okay? Or you in your 30s and you're in this energy of vulnerability. Because when you go into self-love, that self-love energy is very vulnerable. Because guess what? It had to take a lot for you to take a lot of layers off to get to what really loves on me, what really makes me feel good, you know? And the thing is, you got a lot of women that's going to self-love, but when when the masculine goes into self-love, baby, that's dangerous. That's a dangerous thing, because guess what? He gonna spot out the empress, okay? He gonna spot out the empress, and this empress is gonna be grounded. He gonna spot that out immediately, clear as day. You know, straight. Like, it's not, you know, because the thing is, we gotta have the king to have the kingdom. We gotta have that masculine right here to end up making the kingdom go well. Even though he has his lady, and that's the reason why I'm saying, if your lady don't got her shit together, masculines, and you got a kingdom to make, don't get the peasant. Don't get that peasant. Please don't. And I'm not trying to call her a peasant, but she got some things she gotta work on some things, okay? She's still in peasant energy. She's begging. You know what I'm saying? She pleading. No, we don't need that. We want a queen, right? Masculines that's right beside us in our kingdom, where she's standing there like, I wish you would. I wish you would. And you go and whisper to I'm my ear to my man. You know what I'm saying? My man is my spokesperson. But the thing is, we gotta get that male into that self-love energy. And I love that about you. Thank you. Congratulations to that. Because it takes a lot to get there. Especially for a male. Because males, y'all go through a lot. I got 3 boys, so trust and believe, I be talking to them. And I'm like, it's going to be fun and dandy, but mommy can't protect you when you go outside in these streets. It's different. It's different. I can do only but so much. And then I can't cover you so much because I need you to go and grow up. Because even for mommy's sake, I had to grow up, you know, and it could be that energy of tough love. Okay. You dealt with tough love, you know, and maybe you're in this energy now of giving tough love. Like, it's tough love energy out here now. Like, I ain't trying to hurt your feelings, but I can't afford you, bro. I can't afford you. You talking about you know, you don't got no car right now. You talking about you about to lose your house. Like, bro, I've been living on my own for this amount of time. You know, I might have had a little off. You know, I'm not saying everybody's perfect, because we're not perfect. We all got struggles, but it's just more like, wait a minute. Like, I can't afford you. It's that type, and you got to get into that energy. Males, yes, it's okay for you not to afford, especially if you can't afford a woman who is in the peasant energy. You can't afford that. You need a woman who is in the energy of, I can take care of myself, okay? Oh, for real? See? Okay, so yes, it's in that energy, okay? The energy, you said your mother has 3 sons. Whew, you give me hope, because you're still moving. And then you got into self-love. Thank you. I'm going to do a good job, hopefully. But no, for real, because I promise you not. I know your mama been crying, because I be like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this. These are males. You know, I love them. I love them truly, though. But I be scared. And what I'm scared of is the same thing that I'm speaking on my kids about right now. It's like, when you leave my home, I can't protect you. I can protect you only but so much. But then the thing is, how far are you going to go out in that world? Because it's not but so far I'm going to go. Because I already been through the wilderness, baby. I'm not going back to hell with you. That's the part I'm scared of with my males, because I know the males, y'all have to go and do that tough love, you know. Y'all, we can talk y'all until we blue in the face. Y'all still gonna go out and go figure it out yourself. So yeah, okay, level up energy. I love that for you. The level up, the growth, the movement, you know, the growth, the movement. Okay, so someone is in their 30s. Maybe you're in your early or late 30s, or you're in your early milestone going to your late milestone. So maybe you're like turning 50, you get what I'm saying? Or you're turning 60, or like or maybe you're almost there, like you're turning 29, 20, or you're turning 38, 39. I'm sorry. Like it's that type, you're almost there. So maybe you're in this energy at this time is like, I need a lover. I'm tired of being by myself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're realizing like I healed. Maybe you realize you finally healed from all the heartbreak. Now you got a backbone that you can go out into the dating field. You know what I'm saying? And you can move about. Okay, see, like I was saying, you could be in those time frames. I mean, I was saying 30 because I see the 30, but it's like you're in like a 20. You're 20, you're 30, you're 40, you're 50, 60, you're in that time frame, that milestone, okay? Let's see. We're gonna do this. You change me. So maybe you're feeling like somebody's changing you, or you're feeling in this change energy, you're feeling growth. It could have been, it could have been hurt. Hurt does make us change, because eventually we get tired of being hurt. You ever heard those sayings like, when you ask someone, when's it going to stop? And then they say, when you're tired of it, it's that. And it's true. It really is true. It really is true. It sounds cliche, but then when you sit there, especially when you get out of it, you realize, yeah, it is true, and that's good. That's what I'm saying. Like you heal now, you figuring out. That's what I'm saying. Like you're no longer in this energy. You got a backbone, okay? You got a good backbone where you know how to say no to what's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people that don't got the backbone and they're out here in this dating field and they need to go home and go heal. But they're not doing that because they feel as though it got to be a lover to help them heal. They're relying on somebody else when they actually got to take the self-love in them to get into this path. Or maybe you're relying on your lover. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might not be sleeping on the right side of beds with each other anymore, because I'm going back to that back problems too. So maybe it's just more like somebody just having an issue with getting their back, building up the backbone to say no to something. It could be that too. Okay, it could be a Cancer. Okay, or nurturing. And I did speak of nurturing as well. So nurturing energy. Okay, cycles, being secure. You're no longer allowing insecure people to come in your energy because you're secure. Especially when you go into self-love, you're secure. You're secure within yourself. You don't need nobody to tell you anything. You know what you are. You look people might say you look nice today. Thank you. But guess what? I looked in the mirror before I left out the house. You know what I'm saying? Now, you might need to tell me that I got something on my lip, because throughout the time, throughout my journey of life, it's going to be a little bit of things that might catch me. You get what I'm saying? So I might got a little something here and there. You might tell me that, but trust, I'm secure. I know how, you got some people that really thinks that compliments is supposed to boost somebody to get going somewhere. And that's not the case, okay? But yeah, you're secure within yourself, grounded, feeling good, okay? Your birthday could be on the 3rd as well. And that's what I'm feeling. Your birthday could be on the 3rd, the 7th, the 30th, or the 9th. Okay? Distractions. And that's going with the good juju. Like I said, you got a good backbone, because even what they say, even a homeless need a house. You get what I'm saying? Even a homeless need love, even so you're going to have distractions. So when it comes down to it, especially when you go into this energy of self-love and you got Dirty Diana playing, it's interesting that you just dropped that. You dropped that in this chat, and you got Dirty Diana playing it. Dirty Diana is playing, and then you got distraction card coming out along with it's that Apple energy. It's like don't bite this apple. Don't take this, okay? And as you should. You're supposed to give them silent treatment. The silent treatment, like, they might think it's petty, but the silent treatment is for your benefit. The silent treatment is to let your energy know we no longer want this in our energy. We're ignoring it. You get what I'm saying? And you got to keep ignoring it. And that's probably, and that silent treatment, that's, yeah, they're coming back. That's probably where this coming in. But guess what? Be strong. You got that backbone. That's what I'm saying. Be strong. You got the backbone. And once you ignore that, that's when that good juju's coming in. Okay? Make that judgment call. Don't bite that apple. Please don't bite that apple. Dirty Diana is playing. And we already know that's from Michael Jackson. Look, Christmas. December. Right here. It's coming. Christmas time. If you're trying to figure out a time frame. They coming around. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, the 80-20 rule. You know what I'm saying? 80-20 rule is the energy of like you had more energy than this other person, but you just lacked something so small that made your lover say, you know, I'm just gonna go over here because but you still had more ranking than this person. Come on now. Like, let it make sense. You know, and you probably, and I want you, and I'm so happy that you're no longer allowing this energy to overpower you. Okay, because heartbreak can overpower us so much that heartbreak can kill us. Heartbreak can make us go make decisions that, you know, after it happens, and then what? We can't wish you back. You know, we can't do that. You know, so I'm happy that you're able to get out of that energy, but I do want you to know that that distraction is coming. It's going to be as lovely as Snow White energy. You know how Snow White and the lady, the old witch, just wanted them to put you to sleep. This person wants to put you to sleep. Okay, my left eye. Okay, so this person want to put you to sleep, back into the energy of acting like you don't love, like acting like you love yourself. Fuck your love. Don't love yourself no more. I want you to be so destructive. I want you to feel lack so I can love you. And they're not even loving you correctly. Because when you start loving yourself, you start realizing certain people ain't even loving you correctly. Not the way you thought. Not the way you feel as though that's supposed to love you. Okay? So it's that energy. Okay? And you should. You should want a beginning. New beginnings. New growth. New endeavors. That's the growth. We about to shed it. It's December. It's the end of the year now. It's time to move on. You know what I'm saying? Let go of the distractions. When we let go of the distractions, that's when our good juju's coming in, okay? Elevation. I love it. We're growing. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And it's gonna come right on time. On schedule. On schedule. Okay? Like, the thing is, here you go. When you start ignoring energies, baby, you don't even got to tell people. You don't even got to tell your God. You don't got to tell your universe or, you know, the energy that you feel is high. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to tell them that I want a new beginning. They see that you want a new beginning. The moment you recognize who that is, even when they call you and they say, you hear that hello, click. Or maybe you might have to pick up the voice first before you click. You know, hello, and you realize that it's her. And you like, click. You don't say nothing else. Or you might say, click. You might have to use your throat vocals, okay? Your throat chakra and say no. You get what I'm saying? And then click. What they say, 1, 2, 3, release. it's like using your vocals, okay? And once you do that, you don't even got to tell people, I need a new beginning. They're going to see you want a new beginning. When you keep saying no to the old, they're going to see it's no need. You keep saying no to all the rest of it. We might as well bring in the new, as you should. That's what I've been trying to wake you up to say that anyway. We got Toxic playing from Moneybagg. What he say? He said, when I was all in your face, why you didn't say it then? Now you want to see all these texts. You send text messages, all this email and cash out. You know, you trying to communicate with me now, but you ain't say it when we were linking up. You weren't saying it when my love was with you, okay? And you let her go, as you should, okay? It was a reason why it's a reason why they had to leave, okay? It was a reason why she had to leave. And then you got November being thankful, okay? Or something could have took place in November that was maybe out of your hands, or maybe something started taking place during November time, and now it's happening right now. out of your hands. It slipped right out of your hands. It's going to probably put you in a vulnerable situation, or this situation is going to put you in a vulnerable situation, but you're able to handle it. Okay, you're able to handle it, and you get into that backbone, because when you go into a backbone energy, that is vulnerable. You get what I'm saying? Because you got to be cautious of that, because when you get to focus on one particular thing, you kind of ice out everything else around you. So it does make it difficult because something else can hit you. But then you got to think about fighting, think about boxing, kickboxing, self-defense. They always say that you got one person that's going to give you this, but then something else going to hit you. So always stay alert. And that's probably where that distraction is coming in. Always stay alert. Be thankful for the things that you got. Be thankful for the energy that came in and came out. Okay? It was a reason. 444 on the clock. 444 is what is that? Faith, having faith. 3 is support. That's when I see 333, I think of support. But 444 is faith, having faith within yourself, having faith within the journey. Okay, and that's going with that gravity. Thankful, putting things together. I'm thankful for things to come together clear, for me to have an understanding. Okay. Someone wants you to guess how they feel. They want you to play the guessing game. We don't got time to play the guessing game. It is what it is. It's either you with me or you're not. It's that type. Maybe you getting fed up. You're fed up. Look, Aries. Then we just talk about Aries. All right, now I'm just saying. And Aries come with that level up. That's level up because you got that self-love in that system now. Okay? This could start taking place during Sagittarius time, or Sagittarius time, you started getting up into that high horse. Summer rain. I love summer rain. Yes. Let me pull some quick randoms. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Your names could start with a C or a T, or you got that in your initials. Release negative energy. It says it. Release negative energy. Okay? I know. I was just saying, didn't we just talk about Aries? So it's right there. And it goes with, shout out to the Aries. And it goes right out to the energy of leveling up. That's the level up. And you see you got your guard up. You got the sword. Keep your sword up. Because they coming. They coming. Because you look too good. They coming. All right? Don't expect them not to. Don't expect them not to. They come when you got a king. Don't the king always got to have an army, and they always got to go in war because somebody's trying to take their kingdom. Okay? Your kingdom is you. Think about that. The kingdom is yourself. The kingdom is your emotions. The kingdom is your feelings, the way you move. Okay? And when you start moving a certain way, you're going to start seeing people come at you all different ways. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted, okay? Keep staying focused. 2, 3, 4. Stay that focus. Stay the course, okay? It says sometimes success is required to go solo, okay? You were trying to figure out why they left you. It was a reason why. They had to leave you in order for you to go into that solo energy to realize, guess what? I actually can love myself. You know what? Loving myself is really good. That now I got to figure out who else can do the same thing I'm doing for me. Okay? So, and then I say focus on goals. It says focus on your goals. Shall I say more? Focus on your goal. Keep focus. Don't be distracted. They're going to come in. They're going to be coming in because they miss you. Especially you was in this energy. Look, 911 message coming in. They don't even want me to put this back. They want you to know this. 911 message coming in. And it's coming right under release that energy. Release that negative energy. Okay? Release that negative energy. It says damage is done. So you should just leave. The damage is done. So there's no need to try to come back into this energy. And look, we got Venus. We got Venus, and Venus is love, okay? The damage is done. So there's no need. So this person probably trying to come back. Maybe that's their goal, is to they want you to go back in your Venus energy. Maybe your Venus energy is very vulnerable, okay? You could be a Venus and Aries as well. But the Aries, they want you to go back into that Venus energy. Yeah, and that's all you need. You and God. Your God is going to give you the answers that you need. Your God is going to give you the answers that you need. Okay? At the end of the day, if it's through numbers, if it's through songs, it could be so small. It could be where a little dust comes off of you, and you're like, where did this come from? That was a sign. Think about what you would like. Really, it be coming so quick for me personally, because it be like something I'm thinking about and I'm asking a question. And like my grandmother always told me is, the devil can only hear what you say, but they can't hear what you say. You get what I'm saying? So always believe that. Okay, so when you're thinking about something, you asking a question, and all of a sudden something just appears, and it's like, dang, where'd that come from? That would just let you know, I got your message. You get what I'm saying? I got your message. I heard you. I heard you. You said release. 1, 2, 3, release them. We got you. Now, I want you to be aware that this damage, once we do the damage is done. It could be that energy. Like once you say you want me to let this person go out your life, I got you. Like your people that got you, but guess what? I don't want you to cry. I don't want you like, I didn't think so. Look, come to the light. Oh shoot, somebody might get a little serious, okay? But I'm just saying, or maybe they talking about just come to the light. Come talk to me. Come talk to the God within us. Come talk. Come talk. You get what I'm saying? You could have dealt with an absent parent. You get what I'm saying? Or you're dealing with people where they're because parents are nurturers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they dealt with an absent parent, and that's probably the reason why they're having an issue with giving you the energy that you're needing. Maybe they don't know how to love correctly because they didn't experience the love. But it's like a bittersweet situation, okay? Because just because you missing people out of your life doesn't make it where you should be fucking up other people's life. You know what I'm saying? But hurt people do hurt other people, okay? Or something could be taking place with your father. It could be or your mother, or someone that was supposed to be a parent figure in your life. Okay, maybe you might need to call 911 on the situation, or something's going to take place where you might need they might need your protection. Okay, look, you got red flags. Red flags. It says too much pride can be a red flag. Don't respect you is a red flag. Pressuring you to do something that you don't want to do is a red flag. Doesn't like the positive family members along with the friends in your life. What I mean by that is, before you met this person, if them people, your friends and your family, the ones who kept you going, they keep you elevated, they're good energy for you. And them people over there and your new lover time, I don't like them. Oh, that's because they're negative. That's because they're negative, and they want you to go to hell with them. Come to hell with me. No, we're not in that energy anymore. Like that's that backbone energy, okay? Okay, and it says not moving in a God-like energy. Red flag. Having no self-control. No self-control is another reason for saying sleeping on somebody. You get what I'm saying? Cheating. No self-control. You know what I'm saying? You over there flirting. Like you got a whole girlfriend. You got a whole man at home. Why are you flirting with me? Or why are you flirting with that person? That's no self-control. Okay? Or not having patience with others is a red flag. Patience is always key. You get what I'm saying? Because honestly, let's be honest. Someone can say, "Oh, I'm with God, but they have bad patience." You're not with God, because guess what? If you messing with God, God gonna make sure you know what patience is. Think about Job. The story of Job, that was patience. Okay? Like, think about that. Really think about people saying, "Oh, they moving with God." No. They can't be moving with God if they have negative energy attached to them. Like, yeah, I guess so, But it's that energy. Male 24 to 29. Like I said, in them 20s, okay? Or maybe, okay, I feel you, because I'm feeling that energy because you say you were 20. And here it go. It says if you focus on your goals, by 20 to 29, if you focus on your goals, it's piggybacking, because it's falling on your card, Aries. You're going to level up. Okay? And then the Aries card, it says go after what you want. It does say it. Go after what you want. Go after what you want. Focus on your goals. If you focus on your goals, by 24 to 29, or if you're like by 34 to 39, by 40, 44 to 49. Get what I'm saying? Okay, it's like that. I'm trying to take it broad. Okay, but it's just more of that energy. Okay, you could have 2 kids as well, or maybe you want 2 kids and you're trying to figure out why you can't have 2 kids. You got some chakras. You got some chakras that's a little blocked. They're blocked. They're damaged. I'm feeling that energy. They're a little damaged. Like it says, get back. So maybe you need to get back to yourself. Get back to your energy, because you got 7. You got 7. You got 7 chakras. So some of these chakras could not all. I'm not feeling not all 7 of them are blocked, but you got some chakras that are blocked, that are not open, or you haven't touched on them yet. Okay, that is probably hindering you to make nurturing moves, or hindering you to make certain goals in your life. Okay, but yes, but we see this. I'm about to hop into some love, since we were tapping in love here, but we're gonna go separate in zodiacs as well. So after this, because I'm trying to work on my timing. But I do hope that this love gets to you and you do understand, and you always take it up to source. Like I said, I'm here to only basically relax your spirits and your mind. I am not here to harm your spirits. We just here. We up in here. And this is the DDA tribe. My name is Deasia. I hope you love me much. And join this tribe, okay? Because we are growing and flowing. And stay warm. Until next time. Bye.